So you're excited about your upcoming cruise, but the one thing lingering in the back of your mind is, I just don't understand how this tipping thing works. What's automatic? What's optional? What's already included? Like, am I about to overpay or underpay? This video is about gratuities on Royal Caribbean and really any other cruise line. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how tipping works on board so you can enjoy your vacation without wondering if you're doing things right. So let's start with the foundation. On Royal Caribbean and really any other cruise line, gratuities are typically charged as a daily amount per person per day. This covers your stateroom attendant, your dining room staff, and crew members who work behind the scenes to keep your cruise running smoothly that we never get to meet. You'll see them quoted as a flat daily rate so that by the end of your cruise, you have a predictable total. Now, there are two main options for paying your gratuities. You can prepay them before your cruise, or you can allow them to be charged to your onboard account daily while you're sailing. But both of these options result in the same amount being paid. It's just a matter of, do you pay them before or do you pay them at the end? My personal preference is to pay them before. I don't like the bill at the end, okay? But it's a personal choice. Neither is a requirement. Now, let's talk about that question that people are often afraid to ask out loud. This is that third option. Can I adjust my gratuities or not even pay gratuities? The answer is yes. On Royal Caribbean, you can visit guest services if you have any concerns about your gratuities. That option does exist, but it's important to understand what gratuities represent. They're not like a performance bonus for one person in particular. They're a shared pool that supports a bunch of crew members that work behind the scenes that we never get the chance to meet. Most cruisers choose to leave gratuities as is, not because we're forced to, but because we understand the value of the service that we're getting throughout our entire cruise. Another common source of confusion about tipping is tipping with cash. And yes, you can absolutely tip with cash if you want to. Before we move on, if this is clearing things up for you and helping to make cruising less stressful and overwhelming, go ahead and hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. I break down topics like this all the time so you can enjoy your cruise vacation without all the second guessing. Let's get back into it. Where things may really start to feel complicated are drink packages and specialty packages. But here's what you need to know. On Royal Caribbean and many other cruise lines, gratuities are already figured into drink prices. Whether you pay per drink or purchase a beverage package, gratuities for those drinks are already built into those prices. That means whenever you order your cocktail or specialty coffee or soda, you're not expected to tip every single time. There's no awkward moment at the bar, no mental math, how much do I tip, how much do I tip? No pressure. You can tip extra if you want to, but you don't have to. And when people do tip extra, they may do like $1 or $2 in cash straight to the bartender. This same concept also applies to specialty dining. When you pay for a specialty restaurant, your gratuities are typically included in that price. You're not expected to tip again at the end of the meal unless you choose to. Your receipt will show a space for an additional tip. You do not have to tip extra. Now, for shore excursions, it's a little bit different. Gratuities for your guides are not included unless it specifically says so, and I've never seen that happen. On many excursions, it is customary to tip the guides. If you had a great experience with your guide and you can tip, that's always appreciated, but it's not required and you don't have to feel awkward if you don't. One thing that I really want you guys to understand about Royal Caribbean's tipping system is that it's designed for you to relax, not to stress you out, not to have you all frantically worried about tips. Royal Caribbean doesn't want you all stressed out about tipping. You're not expected to carry cash everywhere. You're not expected to tip every crew member that you encounter. You're not expected to wonder whether you're doing the right thing. Most of the system is running quietly in the background so that you can just enjoy your vacation. I think at the end of the day, gratuities on a cruise are about fairness and consistency. The crew works long hours and for months at a time, so the gratuity system ensures that everyone who's working towards your experience gets compensated, even if you never interact with them directly. And so I hope that clears things up and we're not seeing tipping as like some additional fee. It's just how cruising works. It's like it's built into the system. It's just a normal part of cruising. So if tipping has been the one thing holding you back from cruising, let it go. Now you know exactly how it works. If that helped clear things up, stick around. There's a whole lot about cruising that sounds confusing at first, but once you understand, it becomes one of the most relaxed and fun vacations you could ever take. Happy cruising!
All I do is cruise, cruise, cruise.